Alright everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Smashing That Bass. In my last video I said I was going to go to a new lake in PA, which I did. You can't really hit anything from the shore. There's like one or two spots. It's really tough. You need like a kayak or something to get out on the water with. And I didn't want to take my boat or anything the first time. I wanted to scout it out first. So there won't be any video as of right now from that place, but what I did is I came home and I went ahead and bought me a kayak. I've been kind of wrestling with this back and forth a little bit the last 2 years, so let's go ahead and take a look. So this is what I got here is the Lifetime Charger kayak, 10 foot sit-in. I've ordered a bunch of stuff for it. It's very bare bones. You got your straps here, put your tackle box, lunch, what have you. Alright, so as you can see over here we got some foot rests. You got one on the right here and you got one on the left, so that you're not sliding down into the kayak. You just put your foot on it, stops you from sliding down in. And then we have the seat here. It's got a small little pad. It's only about 1/8 of an inch or so. I have to see how that works out. I may replace it with something a little thicker so that I have a little bit more padding. I'm not sure if it was supposed to, but it didn't come with any kind of pad on the back seat. I may do something with that. And then you got your straps here. It just gives you stability for your back, and you can also use it if you're hauling it like I am on top of your car. You can fold it down and tighten the straps down. It'll keep your seat down for you. The edging also on the edge here seems to be a little sharp. I may put what they call some trough edging around that. I saw another guy on YouTube do that. So what I ordered was the Yak Attack track, 16-inch, to go here. And it's like if you know what a T-bolt is, it's like a T-bolt attachment stuff you can stick on there. Fish finder, rod holders, anything that has that T-track attachment. So I ordered a T-track for this. I got the fish finder. I got the transducer, which comes with the fish finder that I'm going to attach to it. Moving on to the back, we got the same thing, more straps. In these scupper holes back here, it did not come with any kind of scupper plugs. You can buy the scupper plugs, only like $10. I got some rod holders that I got to drill a hole here in the back. I'm gonna put one here and one there. I got those. Just waiting on a couple more pieces to come in to go ahead and try to deck out this kayak a little bit, make it more of a fishing kayak. Like I said, bare bones kayak. Walmart they were out of everything, man, as far as kayaks go. When I showed up, when I walked in, they were carrying one out, and I asked them if they had anything left. The guys that were carrying the one out, he said, yeah, I think we got one more. He said they've been going like hotcakes. So I went ahead and I picked this little beauty up. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about why I decided to get a kayak, even though I have a riverboat. So the riverboat, you're kind of limited to where you can go on the water as far as the river. You can only go so far upriver or downriver depending on the depth, even though that you have a jet boat which is made for the river. So I bought the kayak to be able to just paddle into those a lot shallower places, and also it's a little bit quieter as far as fishing. You can really sneak up on the fish with a kayak, from what I understand. This is my first kayak, so we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do with it. I'm really excited to give this thing a shot. So what I paid for the kayak was $201.50. I figured that wasn't too bad for my first kayak to start off with. I mean, it comes with everything. It pretty much gets you on the water, which would obviously be the kayak, and then the paddles here. It comes with these paddles. They break down. I'm assuming it's probably standard by now for all the kayaks. But it comes with your set of paddles as well. So pretty much that's it as far as the kayak goes. Another thing that I think can be really good to come out of this is the fact that on a kayak you can only take so many rods and so many baits slash lures, so that could make you a better angler in my opinion, you know, because you don't have all that stuff at your disposal that you can have on the boat like I can with my jet boat. So I think it may make me a better angler, better fisherman. I'll let you guys know how this kayak does. Obviously it will be in my YouTube videos, and I'll also make a video once I get all the parts in of me assembling everything, let you know what it looks like and kind of my thoughts on it. The weight of the kayak is 47 pounds, so for me, I'm able to pick it up, put it on my car and take it off by myself. That was one of the main things that I wanted out of a kayak, something that was light enough for me to do it by myself, and something that I could put on top of my car, spend less than gas as far as money, and so I can hit those lakes that don't allow you to have a gas motor on your boat, even if you're not using it, like the reservoirs around me. That's another reason why I got it. So I think if you're thinking about getting a kayak, I'd give it a shot. It couldn't hurt, especially maybe if you're just getting started, you know, into fishing or something like that, and you want to get out on the water. You can get yourself a little cheap kayak, and you know, you can get started for a couple $100 bucks. So we'll see how this goes.